Good evening. This is Houston Bennett with MDF1 Term 1312 Project 2 review video. And this one, we were just tasked with it seemed kind of a review of the last week and some stuff from the last class as well. Here it starts up with the first tab has the navigation controller in it. From here you can click the button which will drill down to this secondary view, which is still within the navigation controller, and one more takes you through here just explaining what the other tabs do, and you can go back through them just like that. The secondary tab here is a lot like what we did in, or at least for me, is what we did, kind of like what we did in AOC 2, I believe, the first project. It makes use of a custom object. When I click the button, the object creates this string from a couple arrays and then brings it back and loads it into the label. And so it just mixes them up. You get all kinds of different stuff. So that's that one. The last tab here is a list like we did last week, and clicking on each one brings up a secondary view with details about that item in a scrollable text field here, or text view rather. I would have liked to have gotten the formatting on the text here a little better, but that's okay. Go back and it brings you back to the list. They all bring up the right details for each of their items. I didn't implement any of the editing or delete. It just does what it does. Again, this one also uses a custom object here to gather and bring back the data to display. And it was one thing that I couldn't figure out was involving this, or these two little issues here. When you click on any one of these, what I wanted to do is set the property selected item of the custom object to the row number of the item they clicked on. I get an incompatible pointer to integer conversion, something blah blah blah, NSU integer. It doesn't like the way that I'm trying to fill this integer. I've tried casting it as different things. It just doesn't like it. Either the error shows up here when I try and put it in a variable, or the error shows up when I try and bring the object at index out of the arrays. So I couldn't figure that out. I would have liked to have done that a lot better. But it works, even if it doesn't really appreciate how I'm doing it. But there you have it. Everything works the way it's supposed to, with that one little caveat. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.